want you now, and just give me some reaction. I just want you. I like the way you move.
All right, welcome back. It's time to talk entertainment, and I have a guest with me in the house, someone who the ladies I know will appreciate. Do you hear that a lot, and do you feel like it makes you like an object?
Well, not an object precisely. It's
Oh, you don't mind it?
An instrument.
You don't mind it?
Well, I don't mind it.
Okay.
Seriously, yeah.
Ogbonna is here with me. Thanks for coming today.
Yep.
Good
How
to
you doing,
see you.
brother?
Always a pleasure, man. And congratulations, I have to start with that, on your nomination
Yeah,
as
thank you
Actor
very
of the Year at the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. I think you don't get any more credit bigger than that.
Yeah, true. It's the biggest award in Africa, as we all know. And I mean, I was actually surprised seeing my name pop up there. But I owe it to hard work and fans and, God, especially.
Yeah. Where were you when you heard that? Were you at the event when the
I was on
announcement was
set.
made?
I was on set. And I just finished the scene, and I had to beg the director. I was like, I want to just watch this stuff because I was invited for the lunch, which I couldn't make because I was on set. And I was watching it till they passed the Best Supporting Actor, and I was like, you know what, let's just go back. And then I got my phone beeping left and right, and I was, what's going on? And I was actually very happy and pleased to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you needed that sort of a validation? Because I mean, I'd heard people talk,
Yeah.
actors, even non-actors, and especially actors in the industry who have been in the industry for a while, say things like, "Oh, these models who have come into the industry now and are just doing fine boy, but can't really act." Do you think this makes a statement for you?
Well, truth of the matter is, I believe we should support each other. For someone to be on TV is not easy. I mean, you put in so much work to do your work, and at the end of the day, you're trying to represent characters and stuff. So the old actors and people that feel that they are very good in what they're doing should actually try to correct you when they see you're making mistakes. But I have very few people that talk to me and tell me, okay, take this out, put this in, At the same time, I'm someone that listens to my critics a lot. So I could just sit back, and when people praise me, yes, all good. But when people are criticizing my work, I look at those things you're saying and I pick out the truth in it, and I put in so much work to try and be a better version of who I was.
Why is there no synergy though? Because you hear a lot of people say this. I mean, they even call it there's Asaba and there's New Nollywood. I hear that a lot. Why is that synergy not happening like it should be happening?
I think a few people stepped out of that box of mediocrity and tried to create something different, and that's how we created the cinema culture and stuff, And you would agree with me, some movies are actually better produced than some other movies, and that has put a pace for the other producers that would just take 1 million naira and go into the market, call a few actors, and give me a master shot, give me close up, and then that's it. So it's created that pace. Everyone is trying to sit up. Everyone wants their movie to be in the cinema, and there are standards to be in the cinema right now. So I believe we're heading in the right direction, and in due time, say 5 years or thereabout, I mean, African movies are now in the Oscars, and in due time, our movies will be able to reckon with the Hollywood movies. So it's the step in the right direction.
Great stuff. Let's track back a bit now. You were a Next Movie Star, right?
Visiting, right?
Were you ever a housemate there?
No, Amsterdam Motor Box Office.
Amsterdam Motor
yeah.
Box Office. I beg your pardon. That was 2007, if I'm correct.
Was it?
2006 or
I think
2007.
The first ever.
Yeah, the first one.
I think that should be 2006. Yeah.
2006.
Yeah.
Then there seemed to be this sort of a lull, and then your career almost sort of kicked off about 5 or 6 years later properly.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you were acting, you're probably doing like big part roles, but everything sort of happened in the last 2 years. What was happening in that period? What happened?
First of all, I think everything in life has timing. They said in Igbo, I don't know how to speak it very well, but they said you crawl before you walk, and you walk before you jump. And to jump higher, you have to stoop down to jump. So when I left Ambo in 2006, I tried to step into the industry, I won't lie, and it was very difficult. So I stepped back and I focused more on modeling, which I think I did very well for myself as a model. And while doing that, I had a few friends in Nollywood. Rukisanda was one of them, who was always on my back, like, why are you not acting and stuff, And I decided to do one of her movies. After that, it was one call after the other. So I think God, for some reason, kept that space and programmed the right time for me to step in. And I stepped in, and it was almost as if everything just started coming my way. Like everything I was supposed to acquire in the past 7, 8 years.
So it wasn't as if you did anything differently?
No, nothing. I just did one movie, and after that, you know, social network might have played a very good role because I went on Twitter and okay, I was on this set with this person and that person. Now, one producer calls you today, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing a movie. Do you want to be on it? Okay, I read the script is nice. I see your production crew and everything is working good for me. I mean, work. Yeah.
You mentioned social media, then I want to talk about all of that now because I mean you are like very hot with the blogs.
Am I?
Yeah, I mean, you're almost always, you do something on a beach, it becomes news. Do you
Yeah.
like that sort of thing?
Well, truth of the matter is, once you sign up for entertainment, you sign up to be famous. And when you're famous, everything you do matters. I mean, naturally, sometimes you just want to walk on the street and get fresh air or probably catch a bike, you know, to beat traffic and stuff like that. But now you are in that limelight, everything you do becomes news. I can't say I don't like it because good PR, you know, helps your brand grow at the same time. But at the same time, sometimes some people pick up stuff that are not true and, you know, try to rubbish your brand, and it depends on how you manage it. You know, so it has its positive and negatives, if you ask me.
You've also been accused of paying to be featured in some of these blogs. Like, oh,
No, at all.
you pay to put up a story. I'm in California clubbing. I'm going to tell Linda Ikeji. I'll pay her money. Do you ever do that?
At all. I don't think paying to be in blog is... for me, I feel everything you attain in life should be well-deserved. You know, if...
So people say there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if it's part of your strategy.
If I would pay to be on a blog, I would pay to advertise a movie. Or I would pay to advertise something. You know, I would try to sell something. I won't pay to have them say Ogbonna was seen strolling on the road topless, or you know, stuff like that. But if I would pay, which I've not done yet because I'm not producing, I would pay to have something very heavy out there.
So more like to better your career as against your personal life.
Let's say I go into production today and I produce my movie. I mean, I don't mind paying the bloggers and saying, okay, help me advertise this. You know, it's PR for my brand. But at the same time, I do something and I see it on the blog. I go on my Instagram, I put up a post and it's on the blog. So, I mean, at the same time, I appreciate the bloggers because they're doing a good work, good job. And,
It's helping your market.
It's helping the market, you know. Market is silly. So it's really helping at the same time. But sometimes they throw out the wrong info, which shades the brand. But
So you don't pay for stories to be put up.
No, at all.
Period.